Morning, everyone. I wanted to talk today about how to heal your gut because I know we hear about gut health all the time now, but I don't think people really understand how important it is to heal your gut and how to go about healing your gut. Yesterday, I went for a follow-up appointment to my naturopath, and she did another live blood cell analysis to check on how I'm doing. And my blood just looks so much healthier. And the first time after my nervous system crashed in April, my wise friend referred me to her naturopath, and honestly, it's the best thing that I've ever done. I really feel like it is why I'm healing so well and doing so much better. And I had no idea about any of this stuff, so I wanted to just share it with the YouTube world and Instagram, IGTV, and anyone who's interested, because it can really be life-altering to your health. So the first time I went to the naturopath, she did the live blood cell analysis, and this is kind of what this is very high-tech teaching. This is what my blood cells look like. There was scattered blood cells, and then they were stuck together and flat, which is called rouleau, which is a sign that your digestive system is not doing well. And because how can they get the nutrients to your body if they're flat and stuck together? They need to be circular, so they have the surface area to take the nutrients from your gut to your body. So then, as well as that, I had these squiggly things in it, and that is fermentation, which showed that I had a candida overgrowth in my body, which, if you know anything about candida, it can cause anxiety, it can cause mental health issues, it can cause brain fog. So to me, it's like a silent, I don't know if it's a silent killer, but it's definitely a silent, destroys your quality of life. So anyways, that was the first time I went in. And they told me, okay, you have to cut out all sugar. So, because sugar is what feeds the yeast. So I cut out all, there's my little one. Hi, Kaya. What? Yeah. You want to sit down while I talk? Store? Oh, Gracie? Yeah, Gracie's coming. And Rose? Yeah. This is her sign for her cousins, Gracie and Rose. So she just said Gracie and Rose are coming. So anyways, cut out all sugar. So no carbs. So basically going to a very strict paleo, almost keto diet, and start to work on healing the gut. So yesterday, and I'll go into more detail about how I did that, but yesterday I went back for another check, and this was so cool to see the difference, because some people are like, oh, what's the live blood cell analysis? Do you know if it's even works? But when you see your own blood before and after, I mean, how can you argue with that? So yesterday I went back, and this is what my blood cells look like today, or yesterday. Nice big circles, and no fermentation, no squiggles. She did say that the circles, she showed me the circles had a little bit of a dark line on the outside, which I guess shows I'm a bit low on iron, which I do tend to be low on iron, so I'm taking supplements, but I guess I have to take some more. So anyways, amazing. And my blood looks different, and I feel different. And that is a real testament to me of the fact that when you make these dietary changes, it can really change your whole life. So how do you heal your gut? The first thing is, I highly recommend getting the live blood cell analysis or some kind of test to see how your gut is doing. I know there's another test called Viome, I think, that I would actually like to order, because it tells you exactly what your probiotic or what your bacteria situation is in your gut. I'm really interested to find out the results of that, so I'm going to look into ordering that. Of course, everything costs money, so you have to save up and get it. But the first stage in healing your gut is finding out what is going on in your gut. Don't ignore it. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it doesn't matter. Don't wait till you have symptoms like I did, which really my my nervous system crashing was a symptom of my gut doing so poorly, because as we all know, our gut is our second brain. We produce 70% of our serotonin in our gut. So my gut was rhymes with gut and starts with an F. My gut was and so I was not absorbing any nutrients, which we know we need magnesium, zinc, iron, B12s to function well mentally, and I wasn't getting any of those. So the first step is get the baseline of what's going on with your gut. Save that money on Starbucks for a month, go to a naturopath, get tested, find out what the baseline is happening with that. My video cut out there. I had to delete some apps and I forget where I left off. But I think I was saying to get a baseline of what actually is happening in your gut, because you can't treat it if you don't know what's going on. So awareness is the first step. So what my naturopath did was, as well as telling me to go to a very, very low sugar, lots of healthy fats, healthy proteins, lots of leafy greens, lots of vegetables diet too, because the vegetables help breed the good probiotics. Oh, and also lots of fermented foods. So as well as those dietary changes, she also told me, she put me on something called Candicin, which is an herbal supplement that has like oregano, wormwood, a couple other things that actually kill the candida. So I was so happy when I went in there yesterday and found out that's gone, because I know people really struggle to get rid of it sometimes. And so that was like, yay! That was a big happy moment for me. But I think probably the reason people struggle is they try to get rid of it without really changing your diet. You have to get rid of sugar. You have to get rid of carbs. You have to get rid of anything that becomes sugar in your body, because that's what the yeast eat. Yes, Kaya? Okay, I'm almost done. I'm almost done. This is real life here. Oh, burps. Store. Okay, we'll talk about it after. I'm almost done. So go. Go. Yes, 5 minutes. Let mommy talk for 5 minutes. So number one, go to your naturopath or doctor. Get a baseline of what's going on. Not everybody knows what to do, so listen to me. Cut out all carbs, all sources of sugars, whether that's grains, starches, refined sugar for sure. You got to get rid of that. Start eating fermented foods. And then another thing she said yesterday, excuse me, is eating bone broth, which I have not started doing, but I'm going to start doing that. And I was like, I've heard bone broth, got to eat bone broth. And I was like, why exactly is it that bone broth is healing to your gut? And she said, because it has all the good I think they're called amino acids, lysine, glutamine, collagen are all in the bone broth. So she said, you can take supplements of those things, but it's always better to get the natural food source. Of course, if you don't eat meat, then you would want to take the supplements. And those lysine, glutamine, and collagen are the amino acids that, or proteins, sorry, I'm not sure what they are, let me know, that make up the gut lining. So that's why they heal the gut lining, because they're actually adding to building it back up again. So I hope this is helpful. It's a little fragmented, being that my video keeps cutting out and my little one wants my attention, so I'm gonna go give her some. But healing your gut, make it a top priority. Find out the status of your gut, clean up your diet, get rid of carbs, eat fermented foods, have bone broth. I highly recommend the live blood cell analysis so you can do that, because then you too can have red blood cells that look as beautiful as mine do. I have beautiful blood cells. I'm so proud of myself. It's one of my biggest accomplishments is to get my blood cells looking good again. All right, happy Sunday. Bye.